Hello, this is Erin with the Joy in Pens and Paper, and today I am swatching dark purple inks. I have mostly samples, and the few bottles that I have are from the Inkvent calendar from 2021, and then I also had a free, I think this is a 10 ml sample that I got with an order from Diamine. I think it was when you purchased a certain dollar amount or purchased a certain number of bottles, you got to pick this free 10 ml sample. So let me actually start with this one because it's not labeled. They did not label it, but I know that I chose this color due to hearing really positive things about it. Oop, making a mess here. Let me just clear off some of that. All right, I am using a Kakimori brass nib dip pen. So this is amazing. Oh, I'm gonna butcher the spelling. Amazing Amethyst. And if I spelled that wrong, I am so sorry. That might have been a Y, I'm not sure. And then right here, I'm going to do 5 lines just to show the variation as I change the angle of the brass nib pen. The more upright you hold it, the thinner the line, but it also shows off any shading right here on the side. So this is an interesting purple. I'm actually going to swatch Diamine Harmony from Inkvent next, because I think this is a slightly lighter version of Diamine Harmony. Of Amazing Amethyst. Yes, they look very similar. And I was very surprised to find out that you got to order that free larger sample when you place an order on the Diamine website. So I think I got a little paralyzed by the number of choices. Diamine has so many ink colors. So I probably would have, if I had done research, I probably would have picked a different color. In fact, if I were to say today, I probably would have picked like ancient copper, or I think there's a color called terracotta. Just to name a couple. All right, and continuing on with my Diamine theme, I got purple on my fingers now. This is another from Inkvent 2021, Festive Joy. This is a standard ink, as is Harmony. a little bit there. That's very dark. I just found myself thinking that I really like the word joy, and then thought, oh, that'd be a really good name for a girl. And then I realized that word is in the name of my YouTube channel. So that tracks. I like the word joy. Ooh, that really darkened up my water. So as Harmony dries next to Amazing Amethyst, there definitely is a difference. It is a slight difference, but there is a difference. All right, so the next ones that I'm going to swatch are samples that I have, and they are non-shimmer samples. I'm saving shimmer for last. So the first one is Colorverse Kingdom Series, Tang Pyong. Maybe I'm saying that right. And this was from an ink journal. I'm just going to write Colorverse instead of writing out the whole Colorverse Kingdom series. Apologies if that comes across lazy, but thinking about spacing. Colorverse. There we go. All right, and next up is Robert Oster, or Oster, some people pronounce it Robert Oster, Sydney Lavender, and this is a sample from Goulet Pens. There we go. This has some chromo shading to it. Oh, fascinating. It has some pink coming out on this paper. This is why I love fountain pen ink so much. It really, the paper that you use really changes things. All right, I'm gonna stick with Robert Oster and swatch Violet Dreams, which is another sample that I got from Goulet Pens. And this has, it looks like kind of a champagne color shimmer, so I'm just gonna agitate that. Oh, that shimmer is stuck in there. It's starting to come out. There we go. While I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and ask a question that I typically ask towards the end of, are there any of these inks that I'm swatching that you are drawn to? Are there any that are already in your collection? And if so, what's your favorite pen to ink them up with? Beautiful. And the Festive Joy has some gold sheening that's coming out. So let me just check. Yeah, that's noted as a standard ink, and usually Diamine will label if it has a sheen. So that's fascinating. All right, and the next ink is Colorverse Witch by Starlight, also from Goulet Pens, and this is a Goulet Pen Colorverse collaboration. So the only place that you can get this ink is at Goulet Pens. This also is a shimmer, and just looking at that, you can see it has less shimmer in this sample. I want to caveat in this sample than the Robert Oster Violet Dreams. But if I remember correctly, when this swatch is out, it's pretty perfect. I love this so much that, and this is gonna sound really funny, but I haven't put it in a pen because I'm afraid that if I do, I'm gonna want a bottle. And I have a lot of bottles. This is one that I would categorize as a blurple. So when I get to my blue swatches, you probably see this again. I'm gonna do GP for Goulet Pens. just to be safe, I'm going to put the word Starlight right underneath. Oh yeah, oops, that was loud. You can already see that shimmer popping on through. Even though there's not a lot of shimmer in there from what clusters at the bottom, man, does it pack a punch. All right, and the last ink is from Van Ness. It's a Wearingeul ink, and I do not know how to pronounce this, but I'm gonna make a guess. It's Soyangweej, and this also has a shimmer at the bottom. And if I remember correctly, this might also be a blurple, but maybe I'm misremembering. Ooh, I forgot Van Ness does really big samples. So that's a tip. If you are thinking that you're getting a sample because you might want to buy a bottle, but you want to try it in a few different pens first, order from Van Ness. Back in my earlier videos from not long after I started my channel, I would spell Wearingeul wrong, and I had a consistent commentator who, well, started off with just this kind of nondescript comment that I didn't quite understand. I wasn't picking up what they were throwing down. And it took maybe the second or the third video that they commented on that I realized, oh, it's because I'm spelling it wrong. So now I think of them every single time that I write the word Wearingeul while filming. So thank you. You made an impact. But if I'm being honest, I wish you had just flat out told me you're spelling it wrong on that first comment. Would have saved me a few more videos of making that same error. But that's fine. I got it. Got the feedback. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that's also, as it dries, it's drying a little bit more blurple. Oh, beautiful. Look at all these beauties. So Amazing Amethyst is a slightly darker version of Harmony. And because it's darker, Harmony has a little bit of kind of a mauve-y color coming through. And Harmony is a darker version of Violet Dreams by Robert Oster, which has this beautiful champagne shimmer. The very subtle chromo shading coming out in Sydney Lavender is amazing. Colorverse, Witch by Starlight. Again, it didn't look like there was a ton of shimmer in that sample vial, but look at that. And it's, to me, it definitely has a silver shimmer to it, but it also is like a rainbow shimmer. Oh, it's gorgeous. And then Wearing Gold. Look at that. Look at that shimmer. Wearing Gold Sangyang Weije. Gorgeous. It's a very, very dark purple. And the Diamond Festive Joy with that gold sheen that is not advertised on the bottle. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there's the light. Look at that. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate that you spent this time with me, and I hope that you have a wonderfully amazing day.